scary the other day, like a demon sent from hell, that brought the lost generation to one consensus, to kill and destroy. And they were thieves in the night, and they took more than a bite. They took people's homes and livelihoods. They took people's lives from their own hoods. For what? To feed their greed, destroy the hand that feeds, and defecate on the land that they need? I mean, what the heck happened? It turned from a protest into grand theft and automatically spread like a virus. We couldn't see, we didn't use our iris. We couldn't see the huge line that divides us from the animals. They turned into sheep. They became followers. They couldn't think for themselves, so they became borrowers. And some bit of more than they could chew, and their faces were shown all over the news, crying because now they will lose their freedom. I guess you can call them losers. Because let's be real, this was a child's play. Yeah, I'm seeing 12-year-olds that went out of their way to rob up shops like it's a day job. And it spread like wildfire. I'm seeing Manchester and Birmingham on fire. People using Twitter and BBM to conspire. Not against symbols of the state like Parliament or the banks. They looted their own community. That's smart, yeah, thanks. I mean, did you ever imagine this happening? Or are we too content in our own imaginings, in a false sense of security, being told assuredly that it's over now, it's in the past? Cameron has sorted it out, so we can't be asked. It wasn't my house burning, lighting up the dark. It wasn't my friends messing up the streets in the park. It wasn't my finger that pulled that trigger. But what would you see if you saw the bigger picture? Would you see the negativity in our technology, the violence in our music, games and TV, or our budget-cutting, confused MPs, lying about expenses and closing libraries when we need to read, to educate ourselves so that we can be free from the manipulative powers that be? It's funny how the justice system seems to fail, and how the sentences aren't deterring the youth from jail, and parents who smack get sent there as well. These families are too broke to ever make bail. We live in a mad world. Daily the news says we live in a sad world. Like how 35,000 children are living in poverty. But we do not live in a poor city. Sometimes the truth is too gritty to swallow, so instead we bury our heads and remain hollow. Fixating on soaps and living in virtual realities, so engrossed in social networks and in our TVs. An addictive disease. Best believe they're there for a reason. We're being programmed until our due season. Because if we ever overcame our deepest fear and became powerful beyond measure, things would have to change, and change for the better. August 2011 was disgusting and should never repeat itself. So be the change and not the hindrance. Let's better ourselves. Thank you.